So day 2, and we're out here with Charlie from Steel Frame Buildings. Charlie, what exactly is going to happen today?
So today we are just fixing all of the wall panels to the base to stand the frame of the building up, and everything will be secured and then all structural ready to be fitted out and start to be made into an actual living / office space.
And how exactly are they fixed?
They're all fixed through the seat channels with self-drilling hex bolts. So you'll be screwing through this section here to the next panel and through that way, just fixing it, staggering your screws to make sure that everything's pulled in nice and tight and there's no gap.
Okay, and how long do you reckon that will take you to attach all of this that we've got here?
This building will probably take about 2 hours to complete, stand up and be fully screwed and in place.
And this is all made from galvanised steel, is that correct?
Lightweight galvanised steel, yeah.
Okay, and once that's done, that's just the outer shell that will be finished today, isn't it?
Yeah, so you'll have your whole structure of the building ready to be fitted and the rest taken care of after. Okay, so now we're just going to organise all the panels into number order as per the plan. So they'll go L1, L2. We're going to lay them roughly where they've got to go. And once we've done that, it's just a quick process of going L1 there, L2, screw them up, and then the building will fly along.
Are all the panels made at a UK factory?
Yeah, in Mayland.
We're at the end of the part for day 2. So what happens next?
So the next part will be putting the Tyvek and the battens along the outside.
And what's Tyvek?
Is the waterproof membrane that stops any moisture coming through from the outside. So that will go on, and the OSB board on the roof and the rubber roofing that goes on that to keep that all waterproof.
So again, you put a membrane on the roof, then the roofing.
No membrane, just the OSB board and then the rubber roof. Yeah, it doesn't need a membrane in that. No.
So you do the whole of the outside, and then the electrician comes in to put the wiring in, and then you do the inside.
Because then we can, if it's raining, we can work inside. If it's nice and sunny, we can carry on with the outside.
Yeah.
And how long do you estimate it will take to do that next bit?
That shouldn't take too long, should it?
No, if you have to batten the whole building, probably half a working day.
Right.
We've got half a day to lay the OSB on the roof. The rubber, the weather needs to be right to do it. You can't do it when it's too cold. Glue takes a long time to set off.
I was going to say, do you need any days or breaks to allow things to set, or?
The only break is plaster, isn't it?
Yeah.
But when you do the roof, I mean, if you're using like a blowtorch, when you unroll your rubber, you roll out. Let's say you fold it half over, and you do like 100ml of glue, and then 100ml on your rubber. Roll it out, heat it up, the glue will set off. Roll it on 100ml, and just keep going, and once it's stuck, it's stuck.
Yeah, it's not putting it off, is it?
No.
We usually leave round the edge. We usually leave until we've got that all the fascias and the soffits and everything all done. Then we can bring the rubber down.
And we were talking about the fact that we might like to put something like a rain butt or a water butt there to collect water. Would you be able to connect that all with the pipes when we were putting it together?
Normally you put the gutter in a downpipe and then dig up.
Would soak away?
Quite often you'd normally sit on the floor, go onto the floor. But if you want it onto a water butt, or
How different would you say it is doing this sort of building to a conservatory?
not overly. Apart from brickwork, you don't have to, once the brickwork's done, you don't have to touch it. If again with a house or a conservatory, if you're cladding it, it would be the same sort of principle. You have to batten it, you have to put the membrane on, the battens, and then the cladding. So it's not that much different. It's just a simpler way of doing it. I mean, if this was being done in brickwork, you'd have been a week, maybe
Yeah.
a week and a half, because you'd have to do foundations, you'd have to do bricking up.
I mean, the system is phenomenal.
Yeah,
I really think it is.
I think it is.
It's quick, it's easy, it's professional, because again, all of this is pre-planned from components and assembled, and you just bring it down and put it together.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got them in their yard that is, you're going to wheel out and just put onto a lorry, aren't you? And it's all done.
Yeah, so
It's just going to be.
we built a
faultless
whole
stuff.
room on like a jack sort of thing, and then a big crane picks it up, chucks it on the lorry and drops it in people's yards. And
So you've got people literally taking loads of this, cutting it up and just assembling.
no, so what
objects.
happens, the printer will get the drawings that you'll saw yourself, and the printer will print all of this, and someone will write stud 1, stud 2 for example, wrap it all up in a pack, and then a boy will pick that up and just build that panel, and they're all stacked obviously in job order, and then when your day comes to get your frames, we just load up those frames and bring them to site.
Because presumably with the way, I mean, you can see you've got markings on each of the bits.
Yes, that's
So
what's relevant too.
it's like your jigsaw that you're fitting together.
So you put like, as you can see there, that says VR, which is brace. So that will be the brace. So that will say somewhere on it, what does that say, RO4 or something, RO3. So then what will happen, you'll find RO3 for this one, RO3 for that one, and 9 times out of 10 they're all in the same pack. So you pick up those, you pick up the matching studs, and then it's just, once you've built one of them, you know what you're doing.
It's not even jigged up, it's just a matter of a
Oh no, you
table.
just pull them,
pull them all
you
together.
can build them on your lawn, yeah, you slide them together, it's really easy. It's like a giant flat pack kit.
Meccano for adults.
Yeah, I was just
Yes.
thinking Meccano.
Yeah.
Yeah.